next time we should do like a dessert, like one of the cheesecake maybe.
It's happening. It's happening. I made a cheesecake for the dad and the family. I made a cheesecake for Anthony and his family because they're going to have Thanksgiving at Andrews.
We are?
Take him cutting garlic. Have a cheesecake in here that has to needs to be there till 1:45.
Okay.
I don't want to forget. So if one of you with a better brain would remind me,
Remind you of.
What are we making, Mo?
we are making. I like your haircut.
Thank
You
you.
didn't say it about mine.
You look good too. We're making broccoli, cauliflower with penne.
Okay. Sounds great.
Okay, it's a white sauce, easy to make. This is the way you cut them up. You know, you don't need, I part boiled them just a little, just so it would be quicker. But you don't have to, you could saute them raw, okay? But I like just to soften them up a little bit. And then I'm going to make, we are going to make veal scallopini,
Ooh.
okay? This is very good. With, look, you guys like mushrooms?
Yeah, sure.
Mushrooms, okay? I washed them and cut them.
What is scallopini?
I don't know, it's just
Well, versus Francese or versus.
French they use a lot of butter.
Okay.
This, I do put a little pat of butter. I use wine, they use
So it's the sauce. The
marsala.
sauce really makes
Yeah,
the difference.
it's just a little bit.
Now I'm gonna
Okay.
check it, 'cause you didn't come.
I gotta go in there. You
All right.
don't have to take my
Okay.
picture every minute. This is my father's mallet. This is what he used to put the bricks together and then put them in place.
Wow.
Okay? So this is what I got from my father.
I can do it. I can do it. I'm
Okay?
seasoned in eating meat.
Go ahead.
She doesn't get that. Seasoned to get it.
This one here is thick. What we're trying to do is the thickness to make it thin.
Okay.
Broccoli, I'm sauteing it. I did put a little bit of butter and I'm going to season it. A little broth.
So you said you steamed it before?
What?
You said you steamed the broccoli before, right?
What I did was, yeah, I threw it in boiling water a minute and drained it to soften it up.
So even with this, you can crush it.
You could crush and put it in. Some people chop it, you know.
So Grandma doesn't just come here to cook with us. She got.
Jake, you see this?
Grandma doesn't just come here to cook something quick with us. She
Right.
got appetizers set up. She's got dessert set up.
There's-
Drinks, beverages supplied.
There's usually no less than like 7 courses,
Okay.
mini courses.
So now this is
Plus she's
cooked.
cooking something for something else.
Yeah.
The prosciutto bread.
Oh,
Watch this.
are you creating the sauce with the shrooms in there? The juice that's going over the.
I'm the juice. First I sauteed the veal. Now I'm sauteing the mushrooms. After the mushrooms are almost done, I'm going to put some wine on it, and then I'll put this back in, and then this has to cook with it, and it's going to take a little bit. That's why I'm making this to satisfy you.
This is the pre-meal meal. You make meals strictly so that we can prepare for the true meal?
Well, I have to feed you
What's crucial?
the cheese.
Got it.
Wow.
Okay?
Pre-meal meals and the pre-meal.
Whoa.
Dude, last night, like, game is scary. Because, like, you'll be in a mine. You have to, like, go into mines and, like,
Right.
go for the earth, go for the ore, whatever. And shit will creep up on you.
This is on TV.
Yeah, it's a video
I
game.
mean, on video.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So last night I was downstairs at, like, 9 o'clock eating snacks. And my dad creeps up on me. And he goes, hi, Jake. Just like that. Hi, Jake. And I go, what? Who? I'm like, and he starts laughing. It was so funny.
Sure, because all of a sudden you come up with mine. That's gotta be scary.
Well, like, you'll be in the dark mine, just looking at the wall, picking at it, and then you'll hear, like, a ghost behind you, and something will be
my
there to kill you. It's horrifying.
Now, tell me how you like this.
I
This
think
is
it's good.
I think the cheese was crucial.
Mm-hmm. Now, I took a shortcut.
What?
I cooked the pasta with it. This is another thing where you can boil your pasta al dente.
Mhm.
And then add to it.
The car going beep, beep, beep. And I say, and I'm like, my voice is shaking. But I end up saying, are you threatening me with a baseball bat? Which is apparently sounded like I was like trying to square up.
Yeah.
And he's just like, I just want you to know that we don't need you people here. We don't want you here. He's like, why are you here? Why did you have to come here? So I make him an excuse. A lie. I say, I'm here because my grandmother lives here and she's very sick and I don't know how much more time I have with her, so I had to come visit. And there was a slight mellowing from him there after I told him to lie. And, don't forget the cheesecake. At what time is it?
Now it's 51. We're 5 minutes late.
Oh my god, it's because of this damn story.
We're 5 minutes late
Okay.
on the
Did
cheesecake.
the cheesecake get messed up?
No.
Oh good. He's unstable. And he tells me that there's gonna be another lockdown in Massachusetts on Monday. And that he just can't handle it anymore. And he says, you know, I have bipolar disorder. I can't.
He was
He had a lot of
sick
problems.
man.
Real piece of shit.
And he's like, I can't stay in my house that long. And I'm like, now at this point, I feel like I'm doing therapy on a stranger
goodness.
out of fear.
Man, you're too nice.
And I'm like,
I would have been like, you want me to leave? Fuck you. Anything. I don't know what I
I
mentioned.
don't. What I should have done is walk into the crowded gas station
Yeah.
and like call the cops. But I was not thinking straight.
Tell me about it. I'm
Ocean-
scared of the ocean.
Me too. I'm definitely scared. If I look down in the water and I see nothing, I'm terrified.
So is your father.
Yeah, I know.
Keep that up, you know.
So during this game, you will be jump scared at any moment. And this is a moment of vulnerability for me as I'm swimming through the vast ocean and
Okay.
you see nothing around you. You don't want anything to hop out in front of you and jump and scream in your face, and this is what happens. I put in my watch later. So this guy's on a boat, but I was under the water in the darkness, scared. And that freaking fish jumped out. You'll be doing nothing. And that
Oh
jumped
my!
What the fuck, fucking godverdomme.
You gotta be kidding me.
And I was
Jay.
under the water in the silence with nothing, and that just jumped out, and I turned the game off. I was so upset. I was.
Oh my God.
Mama, they make games today that are so like immersive.
Right. Yeah.
You like,
You feel like you're in the game.
yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm in my house, and I go down the stairs, and you see in the corner of my screen, in the corner of the house, just this like black figure like this. And then like I look over a little bit and it goes like this and it like faces the wall and and it's just so scary.
Doesn't that scare the crap
Was
out
it
of
an
you?
Enderman?
He's an Enderman.
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
Well, I think me and my friend always talk about like what horror movies hit, like what makes a good, effective horror movie,
Right.
even video games, and we always say like it's if you don't go into it expecting a horror genre. You know, if you go to a movie expecting a serious drama, and then you get scared, like it hits more because you didn't go to a scary movie expecting
That's a
to
good
get
point.
scared.
A non-horror movie can have one scary moment that's
That's
scarier than most horror movies' entire
It
things.
happened. I was terrified.
Don't you have nightmares after you fall asleep?
Well, no,
No?
but I do get afraid of the dark.
Oh, yeah.
But I did have this recurring dream when I was a kid, where I was in a corn maze with all my friends,
Mm.
and we would be running around chasing each other, and then I'd be running along, and I'd see a bucket of water, and I'd be like, okay, that's a bucket of water, I gotta dodge that. But I would like run past it, step my foot in it, and be like, oh, I didn't mean to do that, but it's a dream, like you can't stop it. And then as soon as my foot goes in this bucket of water, I'm underwater. I fall underwater, and I'm in, just like in that Minecraft, I'm in nothing but open blue, and then a shark is coming at me. This is a recurring dream I used to have, and it's 100% true.
Oh my
So a
God.
shark would be coming at me in this open blue, and then I would freak out, and as soon as its mouth opened to bite me, I would wake up. Yeah, I had that dream.
I wouldn't want that dream.
Most of my scariest things and nightmares were feelings of being trapped in like something existential. Like I wake up in a world that I don't understand and I don't recognize, and I truly feel like I'll never be able to get out.
Yeah, and you start to like hyperventilate.
Your father was a little bit of a scaredy cat when he was young.
I started a dream journal.
Oh yeah.
I keep it next to my bed.
And they say you should do that.
I know. I was thinking about it for a long time, and I
Leave
just
it open, hon.
I only have one dream written in it so far. Because, you know, you have dreams every night, but it's remembering them that makes you say, I had a dream, because
Yeah.
you just forget them. I'll just describe it as like a weird, stringy bug. It's very thin and hairy. I drew it in the journal. It's kind of creepy. And it was just, I was chasing it all around. And it was like slithering in and out of everything.
Look, I gave the fork fingerless gloves.
Let's get a close up on that. Now that's badass. I miss the joys of playing with my food. Remember we used to make the concoctions with Chris?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Any liquid you could find, throw in a drink.
We would just like, every single course, all in one cup. We never drank it. Because we put like basically candle wax in it. It would fucking killed us.
And crayons. Ketchup.
Oh my god.
I think I remember one time like we got Danielle to like drink it, right? Do you remember that?
Oh my god. Dude, we
I think
were
so.
just awful to her. I mean, Chris encouraged it. Sorry, Danielle. I know you'll
No,
watch
I
this.
feel like I remember. She was just like, "Oh, you guys won't drink it? Like you made it and you won't drink it?" And we were like, "All right, have a sip."
Oh, okay.
Could be wrong.
So she's badass. You know, we could.
Who else?
I mean,
Although, you know who wants to come?
Who?
He'll come only to have lunch with us.
Who? Uncle Vinny?
Lucas.
Luke?
Avatar.
Yeah.
That's dope. All right, Katara, or are they not specific people?
No, it's specific people. Like, do you remember the last episode? Like, Sokka paints this. Yeah, me and my mom are on the final 2 episodes. So next time we watch,
My mom. Well, we just haven't had the time. We
you know what I watched the pilot of with my mom?
what?
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I watched that with her.
That must have been so weird. So I didn't get it on video of you saying it, but what's been added at this point to the mushrooms and the veal? I know wine. What kind of wine?
I put white, but you could put red. Some people put red.
Anything
My
else
white
to mention?
wine was open.
It seems like you also added.
Parsley.
Nice.
Testament.
Right when he lived in the whale's stomach.
He was actually And he was in the well.
Whales scare me because like I always have this fear like when you're in the water, the vast open water, there's nothing around you but blue, and then you look down and you just see this giant black shadow, and then you hear the noise of a whale. It's like a ghost.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's terrifying. If I was alone in open water and I heard that,
Oh my God,
I would.
I died.
Yeah, I would like shit my pants.
I would have
Sorry, cursing is
a
so
heart
much.
attack.
No, it's cool.
Their fin flapping as they swim, he moves mountains. They don't need to attack.
Luckily, they're in the water.
Maybe they're not fishes that want, but if you in front of them, you'll go right in.
I don't like. I know I wouldn't be attacked if I was like out whale watching. Even if I was treading open water, I wouldn't be attacked by that whale. But just like the size of it, the ghost noises,
It's
the
huge.
the water, the place where it lives, like it's just like a building that just swims around. It's so
Yeah.
freaking big.
I mean, it's the last like dinosaur. Like it's the last thing of prehistory.
I think it's the
'Cause,
biggest
I mean,
animal.
Yeah, the blue whale is. I mean, think about it. Like, the Earth before humans was all giant creatures,
Wow,
and
shit.
the blue whale, being as giant, is like the last remnant
Wow.
of that time.
Jake,
They're
you've
amazing.
had enough meat?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have one more piece.
This one is nice and thin.
It takes place on a desert planet, and one of the things about it is the planet is infested with worms that are the size of like 3 blue whales.
Yeah.
And they swim under the sand, and you can't walk anywhere on this planet because they'll detect you. If you're out in the open desert, they'll detect you, and they'll come out because they feel the
It's
vibration.
like tremors.
Yeah, it's like Tremors, but Tremors ripped this off.
The old movies did not scare me.
You're talking about the 70s or like the 40s, like Frankenstein, Vampire,
Yeah, vampires, all of those movies.
the cheesy old ones, the really
The
old
old
ones.
ones,
Right.
yeah. The ones that scare me is like the haunting,
Uh-huh.
where a spirit, an evil spirit, presents itself.
Were you scared of The Exorcist? Did you ever see it?
Yeah, that was. I saw it. I did see it, and it's funny because when it came out, it was forbidden
Yeah.
by the Catholic Church
Oh, that's
for anybody to watch it. And of course, that just made the young people want
Wanna-
to go see it more.
that's
So
funny.
I told my sons, who were still under my jurisdiction, I said, I don't want you to go see that. And blah, 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 blah. I don't want you to go see that. Of course, they went to see it. And then after they saw it, I said, well, if they could see it, I'll see
yeah.
it too. Scary. Scary. I don't like scary people, scary movies where people are possessed.
yeah.
Possessed by evil.
And it's these people who go into a old psych ward that's abandoned, and like they get haunted by the old patients.
Oh my
It's a really
God.
scary movie.
Grave.
Encounters.
Where would I find it?
I don't know. It's a very popular scary movie. So
Netflix, maybe.
maybe.
I gotta write it down.
All right. It's a freaking crazy show. The actor of every role in mine, and like they were supposed to be the enemy and the good guy, and nobody else wanted to do it, so I do both.
You did both.
Yeah, it was insane. It was her turn to read, and she's just there like this,
Oh my.
and everyone knows like she's not gonna start reading. She's just there bullshitting. So I'm like, okay, don't
She's
worry.
stoned. She's
I don't know if she's stoned. Like she's just like so shy
Oh,
that she can't.
she's stoned, did you mean?
I don't mean stoned with stone.
Oh,
Drugs.
That's all the way out.
Like-
It's a great picture.
Look at how little Uncle Vinny was. You tape this?
Everything is taped.
This is personal.
Squirrels are like weirdly smart.
They are.
My dad hates squirrels, a rat, like way too much. He kills them. He has a BB gun and he goes out and kills them. And he sets traps.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
can
not normal.
tell you this about squirrels. And if you really look at them, they're not that bad looking.
They are cute, but they look smart. Like
The rascals.
That I put out bread, they're actually on my stoop, looking in the door.
Squirrels?
cats.
Squirrels, like this. When are you coming? When are you throwing out the bread? Do you know yesterday I ended up throwing it out because if I forget to close the screen door, I'll have him for company.
Maybe put the bread up in a tree.
How am I going to do that?
Okay.
Ah, you're being photographed.
No, you're not. I'm not here.
I like your card, Jake.
Hello.